What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jones here on Jones of Sports, and to all my hockey fans, today's the day. NHL playoffs start today, and we got some good matchups coming up and things like that. So, before I begin, let me say I'll be honest. I have not kept up that much on the season. I watched a few games, here and there. Um, didn't watch as much as I should because my team sucked this year, the Blackhawks. You see, my boy came behind me. Um, they didn't do anything this year, but it is what it is. My other teams that I like San Jose and the Predators, are also in there, and the defending champs, the Penguins. I mess with them too. But I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good playoffs. Um, so I'm just going to give y'all my picks real quick, based off of what I know, what I've watched. I kept up, with the updates and things like that. So I'm not completely out of the loop, but here go my picks, and just tell me what y'all think, what your brackets look like, and like and share the video at the end, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. Definitely gonna need that. But here we go. Starting off in the West, we got Nashville versus Colorado. Uh, Nashville being the number one seed overall in the whole tournament. You got to go with Nashville. But it's good to see Colorado in the playoffs. I haven't seen them in the playoffs in a while. Maybe you know, been out of the loop longer than I think, but I haven't seen them in the playoffs for a while. So it's good to see them, get back in there. But I got Nashville going there. And you got Minnesota and Winnipeg Jets. I think the Jets are going to make a lot of noise this year. From what I've heard and what I've seen, watching tape on them and looking at stats, they look real good. So I think that the Jets are going to take that. Then you got the expansion team, the Knights, versus the Los Angeles Kings. Now, this one's a tough one for me because the Knights, they're good. They're, the new team, and they made a lot of noise, got the number one seed, and, you know, they're making a lot of noise, and, are deserving of being number one seed and can make a lot of noise in the playoffs. But when it comes to the Kings, from the history that I know of them, no matter what seed they are, they're always going to show up in the playoffs and possibly knock some guys out, and maybe even win it all. So I never like to count out the Kings, but I'm gonna give it to the Knights. I just think they're better, but I think that series will go far. It might go 6, 7, something like that. So, but I'm gonna give the edge to Vegas, and hopefully they can, back me up there. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings upset them. This is the Stanley Cup playoff. Anything can happen in these playoffs. This is an open board right here. Next, you got the Ducks and San Jose, my Sharks. So this one's a tough one for me as well because I know how good the Ducks are, and the Sharks always, a good team in the playoffs, but you know can't get over the hump. We got to the Stanley Cup a couple years ago. Was lost to Pittsburgh. Um, I don't know if we have that same team to get back there, and Ducks I think they have a better chance. So I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna pick my Sharks. I'm gonna be a good fan and pick my Sharks. I should be wearing my hat right now, actually, but I think that series will go 7. So come on, Sharks, don't make me regret it. My cousin happens to be a Ducks fan, so we're gonna have to put some money up or something like that. Now switching over to the East, we got Lightning, the number one seed, always doing their thing, always making noise in the playoffs and during the season, going against the Devils. I hate the Devils, so definitely not picking y'all. I just got in, so I'm going with Lightning, winning that, and you know, let's say 5 or 6. I'll give it 5 or 6. Next, we got Boston and Toronto. Boston, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of them. I think they're a real good team. They're always a good team, and when they make noise, they make noise. So I think they're gonna have a big run this playoffs. So I'm picking them in like 6 or 5 actually. Um, Now next one's a tricky one because it's Washington versus the Blue Jackets, and Washington, always amazing during the regular season. Um, you know, almost always first place in everything when it comes to scoring and things like that with Ovechkin and things like that. But come playoffs, they make it to the second round and that's it. So is that going to be the same thing this year? I don't know, but based off of what I see with these other teams, I think it will be. I don't think you guys are going to get past, the second round if you beat the Blue Jackets. But saying that, Blue Jackets are a very good team this year as well. So it could happen, but I'm not going to, give it to them just yet. So I'm going with the Capitals. You get past this round, but we'll see about the next one. The next game is the defending champs versus Philly. I got Pittsburgh winning that easy. The big rivalry there, but I got the champs, man. They're gonna defend their title as long as they can. So not the greatest year they've had, but you can never count them out. A great team, you can never count out Pittsburgh. 2-time back-to-back champs, so they're going for number 3. We'll see if it happens, but as of right now, first round, I think they'll take that in 4 or 5 games, something like that. Yeah, and that's the first round, y'all. When we get to the second round, I'll give you guys, my thoughts on that after watching the first round. And yeah, your boy Jones here on Jones of Sports. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.